welcome to my new series of me renovating or slash just putting band-aids on everything in this camper. I'm not going to be demolishing anything. Well, kinda did. I'm not like tearing down anything. I'm not painting anything. I'm not like, how do I put this? I'm not gutting it. This has good bones. It has good bones. If you haven't already watched my camper tour, definitely check it out. I'll link it in the description below and like up here if you want to check it out first. And that's just me kind of giving you a tour of the camper. This video, episode 1 in this series, I don't know how many episodes are going to be in this series. There could be 20. There also could just be 3. I don't know yet. This here was the bedroom, and where I am currently standing was a bed. Now that the bed is gone, this like goes up and I gotta clean underneath there. Go back down. Go back down. But we have to take this whole thing apart, take the whole bottom part off, move that if possible, and take that off. Taking this bed frame out before I can do anything else. Over the last 3 weeks, me and my dad have been kind of slowly taking everything out of here that I don't want anymore. I'm not gonna live in here at the moment, maybe eventually. I didn't see any use for a bed in here because what I want to do is how you see me now is like my reveals. I want them to be in this room. Thus, I needed to stand right here, right where the bed was. So we took the bed out. There was also a water tank in here. Took that out. There is a hose option on the side. So if I do want running water, we can hook a hose up and I can have running water. Fuse box was right there on the ground. And so what me and my dad did is yesterday, I don't know, it must have taken us like 4 hours, 4 or so hours, moved the fuse box. The fuse box is now underneath here. We had to move some wires, did all that. Thank goodness my dad was able to do that for me because otherwise there would just be a fuse box sitting there. That would be the end of it. This episode is about this room right here. It definitely needs some help. Plans for this room. First thing, I bought my favorite thing in the world to put on walls, and that is adhesive shelf and drawer liner. It does say multi-purpose. Put it on the walls, and if you have seen my videos, it's on my wall in my room. So if you see the backdrop and it might like, hey, does she have wood paneling? No, it's this. It's this. This camper, by the way, was built in 1997. Well, I mean, it probably was built earlier, but it was released in 1997. Everything is outdated, but not outdated enough for me. I want this camper to look like it came from, here's the thing, I want this camper to look like the 80s, okay? I should probably stop doing this. I want an 80s style camper, but I don't want the like Golden Girls 80s. I don't want the pastels or neon 80s. I want the 80s basement of your grandmother's house that haven't changed it since the 1960s, if that makes sense. Everywhere you see this wallpaper, whatever that is, wood paneling. And what gets me so mad, I started peeling the wallpaper because I saw like a little bit and I started peeling it. Want to know what's underneath here? Wood paneling. And I can't do anything about it because I'm not peeling this wallpaper off. It's probably a lot easier for me just to re-wallpaper it. So that's the plan, and that's what I'm gonna do. After the shelf liner, or wallpaper, if you will, is done, then I think I'm going to redo the curtains. So let's just turn over here for a second. These curtains, they're a little too 90s for me. Again, I'm going for something a little bit more late 70s, 80s. These curtains have to go. I'm gonna leave the blinds in here. They're actually in really good shape. When I first was looking at the camper, I was kind of thinking I was gonna take these out, and then like inspecting it, I'm like, no, it's not gonna happen, because my idea was like, oh, if I take it out, then I have a nice flat wall. Well, what I realized yesterday, I've had this camper for like 3 weeks now. Yesterday, this wall is slanted. It's a slanted wall. Even if I took all these out, what am I gonna put on it? Everything's gonna be slanted. Yeah, that pretty much sums up the plans for this. I think I'm gonna start tomorrow just because I got home from work and I am just so exhausted. Tomorrow, I'm going to start prepping the walls. Also, the ceiling is the same color as the walls, but I'm gonna leave this ceiling white just so it reflects nice light, like it bounces it back onto my face. And no one's ever gonna see the ceiling, and I really don't care. The ceiling's cool. I like it. It looks like a ceiling you'd see in a basement, and you know, that's the vibe this is becoming. Tomorrow, I'm gonna start working on the wallpaper. All right, so actually I took a day off and I didn't come in here, mainly because I had crochet club and it was pouring. It was raining so much in here. I just didn't want to be in here yesterday. The first step we're gonna do today, first step I'm gonna do today. I'm actually gonna take the curtains off, because if I take the curtains off, then I'll be able to put the wallpaper on a little bit smoothly. So that's what I'm gonna do. I have curtains here, and then I have those curtains over there. Yeah, so I'm gonna take the curtains off first. So over there, this thing here, I can't get it undone. And that means if I can't get this undone, I can't get this undone. Ugh, there's a reason why I don't have a home reno channel. There's a reason for that. I'd rather sit in bed and crochet and be happy than be sweaty and trying to take things apart. I took the curtains down. Really, right now is when you want to mow your lawn, is right now. Okay, someone's decided to do their lawn when I need to do my talking bit. I mean, it's gonna happen. I'm outside now, so I guess the lawnmowers are gonna be there. But to be honest, I don't really record in the house when I hear a lawnmower either. I just gotta get this done today. Curtains are down. And now I'm going to take the wallpaper and I'm gonna do the back wall first, because that's what you're gonna see the most. So I wanna get that done and then move this way into the room. Hopefully it's okay. I'm actually just really excited to start decorating and bringing a bunch of stuff in here, but I first have to put the wallpaper up and then go from there. I forgot to get scissors.
5 minutes later.
So I got this whole side done, minus like the little corners there. I just have to like go in and like just patch them up. I mean, I could have probably matched the pattern a little bit better, but honestly, it's fine. It's fine. From a distance, you're not really gonna see it. I mean, like that, it might drive me a bit nuts, but also, mind you, I'm gonna be having curtains. Curtains are gonna go here and here, so you're not even gonna see what I did right there. Okay, you're not gonna see that. I got all of that done, and this, I think that looks so good. Over here, I still have to do all of this, including that door. I started off with 15 rolls. I think I have 3 left, so I'm gonna get as far as I can today. I'm probably gonna have to go to the Dollarama and get more in order to finish it up. I really like how it's toned down this room. Like, it's not so bright anymore. It's more warm. It feels more me. I still have to like decorate. That's why I love this shelf here, because this shelf, I'm gonna put so many little decorations on it. You know how much stuff I have, so it's all gonna go there. So today I'm gonna get as far as I can on this wall, and whatever I can't finish, I'm gonna have to finish tomorrow. I'm also hoping to start decorating tomorrow as well. Yeah, I just wanna get this wall done, and then I get to start decorating. It's the next day. I went to Dollarama. I picked up 10 more of these. I hope that will be enough. Anyways, I'm gonna be doing, let's just go over there, this wall, and then I'll be doing this little section here. Right here is the door. Also bought these. I really wanted the black ones, and I have them in my room, so maybe I'll switch them out. I want the curtains to go here, but now looking at it, that should have probably come out. The whole reason I didn't move this is because I couldn't get these out for some reason. They just won't come out, and so I couldn't unscrew this because the screws are behind that. I don't feel like this is going to be really shown that much. I can take these things off too, so that maybe you can just see the wood. I might do as well today, but first I want to get the wallpaper up, and then I can put the curtains, and then I can just start decorating this entire space. Speaking of decorating, I do have one thing. I have this This is the back. It's not a blanket. I think this is a rug, and I got it at an estate sale, and I kind of want to put it on the floor. I'm gonna think about it. I have this other rug that I was gonna put in here, but I think it's gonna be too small, and I remember I had gotten this one, and it's not in like the best condition, so I don't really mind if it's on the floor. Also, it's not like I'm gonna be walking on it a lot. Like, I'm not gonna be stomping around, pacing around in here. Just gonna set the camera up, film what I need to do, and I usually just stay in one spot and then leave. So I think I might put this on the floor. Also, it is so nice and cold out today, so I get to wear a sweater, which I'm super excited about. So yeah, let's start this wall by first getting rid of this. I mean, I probably should put this outside, but... This is done. That's done. Still gotta go up there. But the door, I don't think I'm gonna have enough. I thought I did. I should have bought more, but I'm like, no, it'll be fine. It's not. I'm not gonna get the door done today. I don't know, maybe I can get the door done? Let's try to get this door done. I only have 2 rows left, and I'm thinking, like, if you look at it, it doesn't go all the way, but it's not enough for 2. So I might be able to scrounge up some pieces and get it done that way. Ah, I found a full one. I found a full one. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna be able to finish the door now. I did not think I was gonna be able to finish this. Thought I was doing good. I mean, I got the door almost done. There was just that little piece down there. And then I remembered this. I forgot to do this. I'm out of rolls. But I feel like I have rolls somewhere else because I bought them like months ago for like a completely different project. I feel like I have some more somewhere else. Like, I literally need one more. If I had one more, perfect. I'd be set, and I don't. But fun fact, whoever owned this before actually has the faux wood paneling. Unfortunately, it is not the same faux wood paneling. Here's the thing. I know I have enough scraps to do that, but I just want one solid piece, and I want it to look like a little bit nicer. Right here is probably the best seam that I did because there's 2 pieces, and that was it. That was the only one that I actually attempted on. Yeah, maybe I can find one more for this. I'm gonna check the garage. I went inside, I checked the one spot that I'm like, you know what? There might be one here. I reached my hand in, dug around, and I found this. I found one. I found one. Same brand, same everything. So now I can finish this room today, and then I get to start moving everything in. But first, after I do the walls, I have to clean and get rid of all the trash. But then I get to decorate, which is, I guess, the fun part. But then I have to take everything from inside, outside. The whole room is now covered, even down there. It's all covered except for up there. Okay, that needs to still get done. I'll do that a little bit later just because all of this stuff is just like all over the place. I'm gonna clean up the mess, probably finish that, and then do the curtains. The neighbors cut their grass yesterday, and they're proceeding to cut it again today. And it's the same neighbor, by the way. It's not like a different one. Anyways, it doesn't look too level. It's fine. We're gonna go move on to the other one now. Walls are up. Curtains are up. Unfortunately, the curtains are a little short. I thought they were longer. I got them at an estate sale, I think December or January. And I'm actually not too mad about the white poles that I put up here. I'm okay with it. I think they look a lot better. I think if they were black, it might have been a bit too dark. I still have to like take down the white things. I'll do that like finishing touches. I finally get to decorate, and it looks so good in here now. I know I'm walking away from the camera, but that's because I want to get my phone. It looks really good. You can tell where the bed was because it's nice clean carpet. Did put some baking soda down, let it sit for a little bit, vacuumed it up just to get whatever smell there was in here gone, but it looks really nice. And I'm bringing some stuff in now. I think once I start getting this place decorated, it will really come together. And honestly, just looking at it with the faux wallpaper as is, I think it looks really good, you know? I think I'm in a good space. I can finally see the vision, which is so nice. So let's get decorating. But I'm gonna open the curtain a little bit. That way I get a little bit more light in here. This side of the room is really, really dark, but I'm thinking about putting that chair in here that's in the living room, but it might be a little bit too big, so I might have to get another chair, because I also want like a little sitting area in here for filming and whatnot. I want to put this table over there, and I want to put a light, that way it's brighter in here. I thrifted this so long ago with the hopes of spray painting it orange. I haven't done that yet. I don't know if that made it a little bit brighter, but oh, it looks so cozy over there now. Also, it got really, really warm out, so I'm wearing a t-shirt again. My goal right now is I just want to put everything in a place and then move it around from there. And if you're wondering, hey, like, how are you gonna hang up your photos? Because you might be thinking, oh, you can use command strips? No. What about nails? No, thank you. What am I using? Tacks. Tacks. Everything in my room, unless it's really, really heavy on my wall, tacks. The only issue I'm having now is that this wall is slanted, so I don't know how that's gonna affect the art that I would like to put up here. Not too sure about that. The other thing though is about this wall, that I'm probably gonna be standing in front of it, so I don't really know if I need to put artwork on here, so maybe I won't. Let's put some art on this wall, I think. My sister picked this up for me. It's just a little deer. I think I have to go grab more things in the house because I've already put all the stuff away. Now I need more things. Came back with some more things. This, which you'll probably recognize from like all of my videos. It's always in the background and I'm gonna truly miss it in my room. I think it belongs in here and I'm gonna put it on the door because like right here is where I kind of patch things up. Not the greatest, and I'd like to hide that. Great. It's getting quite warm in here. Did I make the right decision about buying a camper and filming outside in the summertime? I don't know, but I'll live with it. Because I really want that chair in here. I don't think the chair is going to fit through that way. Chair wouldn't fit in the hallway, and chair will not fit through this little door over here, so I'm going to go get another chair. I got another chair. This chair right here, which I got in an estate sale, the same estate sale I picked up these curtains from. I just find that really wholesome when I put two things that came from the original house in the same space again. It's like they're home, kinda. So I'm thinking that this chair can go like right there. This is probably the most active I've been in months. Walking back and forth and getting all these things. I feel like this chair was more like a kitchen chair, like it's not really big and like comfy and you can curl yourself up in, which is kind of what I wanted, but that chair in there was not gonna happen. So I forgot about the lights. Oh, I forgot the lights, but do I want to even put them in here? Are they even going to be seen? Because I'm going to put them by the ceiling. And it doesn't even work because I'm missing a bulb because I broke a bulb. Is it even worth it bringing them in here if I can't get them to work? And where do we even plug them in? Oh, right, the sky. I could put them in the ceiling. I got two options. Okay, I got this bird. It says Pyramids, Mexico City, November 1956. I have this barometer that doesn't work. So for anyone being like, maybe you shouldn't put it outside in a camper, it doesn't work. I don't think it matters because I want it to be like here, but if it has a little hangy, don't think goes with it. I feel like this one matches it better, but is that going to be like annoying if it hangs over? I don't know, maybe just do it. How does that look? I don't know. I mean, it looks a little out of place, but it doesn't look bad. I think it covers up the purple for now, and then maybe I'll refabric it. I recently thrifted this little 1980s radio. I think it's from the 80s. It looks very 80s. I don't know if it works. It was $10. My logic was even if it doesn't work, it's gonna look great in the background. For this area here, my plan is to get like a big piece of foam and cover it in fabric and make it like a nice little sitting area. Time being, I have a lot of blankets that I kind of thrifted thinking, you know what, maybe I'll turn it into a jacket or a coat or a sweater. And then I just didn't do anything with them. Fold them up, stick them on top of here. Thrifted at Goodwill for $5, and look at how pretty this is. It's so gosh darn cute. It has like all the little wilderness animals, and someone took the time, sewed around some of like the little animals here, and then it just like, it looks like almost like a baby blanket, and someone donated it, and that makes me so sad because it's so pretty. And then it has like this on the back. I have some pillows. I got this from an estate sale the other day, and I was looking at the photos online, and I saw this, and I'm like, please, please be there. And I'm like, you're gonna be mine, I'm gonna own you. And when I got there, it was still there. I have been like walking back and forth, like it's, ooh. But it's looking really cozy in here. I feel like it looks really good when the bright light isn't on. Like, look how cozy it is. So I went in the house, I got this. I got this, which eventually we'll be putting a light somewhere in here, probably the corner over there. You might know which light I'm talking about. It just didn't go the way I wanted to when I did it 2 years ago, and a lot of people have been tagging me in videos that you dip crochet into glue, white glue you would see in elementary school, and then you shape it. My lamp is a little different than what people have been sending me. You could always give it a go, maybe like one balloon per of the panel. I think there's like 6 or 8 panels. I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I did it. That is something I want to get done this year. Oh, and I found it. I think I thrifted this. Almost identical to the one on the floor. So here it is, and I bought it because this like deer, look at him. He's just got his little tongue sticking out, and I was like, that's the cutest thing ever. I'm gonna get some tacks, which I put somewhere. Does that look summer? For the last hour or so, my thumb has been killing me, and I couldn't figure out why. It's because I'm putting push pins in a wall, and it's hurting my hand. I think this is probably the best thing that I could have found to put on this wall, because the whole thing is just fabric, and I can put a push pin and everything, which is great. Just looking at it now, it doesn't really look even. Okay, I think that's probably as even as it's gonna get.
Only Paolo gonna take this and give you
a princess.
It's done. I'm quite happy with my skills. Is it like top notch? Maybe not, okay? Like I can see where I might have, you know, done a little bit better, but overall, it is exactly what I wanted in this space. I wanted it to be like inviting and cozy and like looks like you're in your grandparents' basement in the 80s. Like that again is the whole vibe that I am going for in this place. It just doesn't even feel like this was a bedroom before. If I'm looking this way, yes, I see a camper, but when I look this way and like in this little corner, it honestly looks like I'm in a basement somewhere. I am in absolute love with it. A few things that you're probably gonna notice is, I don't know if you can hear, but there was a lawnmower going on somewhere in my neighborhood, and I guess that's what's gonna have to happen. You know, I'm gonna be outside, it's summer, there's gonna be lawnmowers. I'm gonna try to like figure out when the best time to film is, but even when I was in my house, I still could hear the lawnmowers. I also would like to invest in those little Rode mics, like the lav mics. Here's the thing, it is gonna take a little bit of time for me to figure out the right lighting and stuff like that. So bear with me for the next month or so until I can like figure it all out. Again, this is a new space. I finally got the other one perfected, and now I don't even film in there anymore. So I do wanna add some Christmas lights in here, and I found some inside. I just forgot to bring them in here. Put some like lights up here to like kind of brighten that up, or maybe under here, I don't know yet. Do you want to get like maybe like a baby mattress or something, just something small that I can put like on the little bench here. The other thing that I do want to do is this here is a light, and it does turn on. I think it's really cute. Unfortunately, it is the only light bulb in the whole entire camper. This one probably works, but there's no light in this. I have to figure out where to get light bulbs so that way I can have those on, and I think that would look really, really nice. Now, what I really like about this space in here, and I didn't think I was gonna have this many filming options, but I have 3 different filming placements. So like the first placement is obviously this, the standing, it's the talking, what have you here. And then I also have, we have this spot right here, which is so nice. I can't wait until I can get some type of foam or some type of bedding to go on here. It is pretty cozy just with the 2 blankets. Cross my legs and I can sit up here comfy and do more like, I don't know, just like more cozy shots. I don't know. It's a good place that I can sit. So this spot would pretty much replace, remember when I would sit on the ground with my, on this side, with that nice arched wicker shelving unit and like my nice light and everything. This spot is kind of where I can film that now. And then of course I can put the little lights on. Option number 2 where I can sit, but I do have a third option in this room, which like is just, it's so nice. It's so nice to have multiple filming areas so you're not just always looking at the same background. So let me show you number 3. And here is spot number 3. Get the little window, you have this, push that, and I could put maybe something else here, something flat, and then I have like this little kind of chair. I got this chair at an estate sale. It's a little small. I wish it was kind of a little bit more cozier, but again, the chair in the other room would not fit through the walkway. It also wouldn't fit through the door because when here's the thing, I've had this camper for almost a month now, and I just realized this yesterday, but the main door that goes into like the living room kitchen is bigger than the door that comes into this room. So the chair is so heavy. So maybe one day I'll find like a nice, like cozy little rocking chair, which I actually did see one at a thrift store the other day, but it was just way too big. But now I have like this little area. I do need to put something here. All right, and then let's go back to the standing position. And then we're back to position number 1. So I love the fact that I have multiple areas to film in that just look good and I don't have to keep making them up every time I want to film in that spot. Putting everything up took me 2 days. I thought it would take me a lot longer to do this, and of course I will be adding things in here. As I thrift things, as I find other things in my room, I'm like, hey, that would actually look nicer in here. I really want to put a coffee table right here, but I don't need a coffee table because this is where I walk. I'm gonna walk into the coffee table, but then again, I can always just push it over to the side. This will be my new filming space, so when I finish a project or when I start a project, all of that is gonna be in here now. I'm just so excited to like just be able to have a spot where it's not my bedroom and I can just come in, film, and then just leave it and go back inside and don't have to worry about anything. Just have to figure out lighting and audio in here, and then once that's set, I'm gonna be good to go. Either way, I'm gonna still film in here even without the right audio until I can get it, hopefully next month. So that will do it for this video. If you're new to my channel, like sewing, thrifting, crafting, and of course crocheting, and now I guess camper renovations, why not hit the subscribe button? You can follow me on my Instagram and of course my TikTok and my Patreon, which I do have monthly patterns, and I also have vlogs, so you can either be part of the vlog tier or the pattern tier, but the pattern tier also have vlogs included in it. So, if you're interested in that, definitely go check that out. I think that's it, so y'all have a good day now.